So everyone always says you should get goats, and I love goats, but this is one of the problems you will have. Peaches, what are you doing? No, you gotta go backwards. Here, turn your head. There you go. Hold on, no, hold on. You gotta. Oh. There you go, go backwards. Just gotta love them kids, huh?
Since today is all about eating off the land, I got a whole thing of lettuce and some onions for the rabbit. Jessica.
Jessica, come on. There you go, come on down, come on. You not hungry right now? There you go. Come on down. Come on. I guess we'll leave you alone. So it looks like we got some more quail eggs, which is awesome. They're all eating over here. I need to go fill this up with water. They ran out. But I got some eggs. I bet you there's more under here and in there. Got them some fresh water. Let's check for some more eggs. Yep, I think we got some more eggs here. So as you can see, a lot more quail eggs. It's been pretty good lately. Guys, the chicks are getting big. They're doing great. Growing every day. Y'all enjoying y'all's little meal here as a couple. So as usual, we're out here milking Mimi, but today is all about eating off the land. So Jaylena, what are we gonna do with this milk today?
We are making cheese.
We're gonna make some goat cheese.
Super simple recipe.
So we're gonna do that, and as soon as we're done milking here, I'm gonna go feed the animals while she milks, and then go make some cheese.
So now that we have all the animals fed, I'm going to attempt to make goat cheese for the first time. This is the easiest recipe that I could find, and all you need is your goat milk and a lemon. Gotta mix up the milk so that all the fat separates evenly. And the recipe calls for half a gallon of milk and 1/4 cup of lemon juice. So I think both of these will fit in here, and then we'll boil it to about 180 degrees Fahrenheit and go from there. Which is good though, that it takes a lot of milk. Okay, so your next step is lemon. I'm just gonna cut this in half, and I need 1/4 cup, so I only have a half a cup. So I'm just gonna do half of this.
That's some good math.
Yeah, use what you got. Of course, I gotta get all the seeds out of them.
So while we have to wait on the milk over there to boil up, some of you may or may not know, I don't know, there is a YouTube channel called North Country Off Grid. And they are getting very close to 30,000 subscribers. We're very lucky to be getting to 30,000 subscribers. We found out about these guys.
For one of our subscribers, someone commented on one of our videos and said, you guys, they're talking about you. You gotta go check them out right now. They're live.
And so we checked them out, and we're just like, these people are awesome. And we started watching some of their videos, and we jumped on their live chats. They jumped on our live chats, and I think we became friends. I think we can honestly say we're friends now. And they have a big contest for their 30,000
30K
giveaway. And so what it is it's a duck swimming competition.
So we want to enter, and we are going to send in our duck. What should we name him?
So we need a name for this duck, and then we're gonna sign it and put the Crockers. And so what they're gonna do is everybody's sending in ducks, and then they're gonna put them at the top of their little creek or river or whatever they got there, and then they're gonna let it go down, and the first one at the end wins.
They have prizes
Yes.
for channels, and they have prizes for subscribers.
Yes, so if you are a YouTube channel or you just watch, this is a great thing to learn. You can win like a GoPro, like a whole GoPro set, and it's waterproof. Fingers crossed that we win. What we're gonna do is we're gonna mail this to them, and we are going to enter, and if we win, we win. That'd be cool. And then we also wanna do something, a contest between our channel and their channel to help them grow even more.
Check this out, you guys. We have a present for you guys. So this is the party duck, and we are going to send this to North Country Off Grid, and one of you lucky subscribers of ours,
Yes, you could be a YouTube channel or just a normal subscriber,
can win this duck to be entered into their contest. All you have to do is go comment on one of their videos and say that the Crocker Homestead sent you, and say whether or not, or whether you're a channel or just a subscriber, but you have to subscribe to them first,
Yes.
then comment on their video and let them know you want to be entered to win the duck to be entered into their contest.
Yeah, so all you have to do is I'm going to put a link down below in the description. It's underneath the video if you don't know where that is. And click on that one. It'll be the video that we want you to blow up. And just comment. Well, first subscribe, hit the notification bell, and then comment and say, the Crocker sent us over. We're a YouTube channel, or we're just subscribers, and we want to be entered into the contest to win the Crocker's present duck. Something of those,
Yeah,
of that
something
nature.
along the lines, but you get it.
Let's get them to 30,000. How cool would that be if we got to 30,000 at the exact same time?
That'd be pretty awesome.
That'd be a present to us. Let's go help them out. Let's get them super, super close to it. Let's get them as close as we possibly can. I know you guys can do this. We have helped other YouTube channels before, and these guys are awesome. They're real. You like us because we're real. These guys are real.
Yeah, we like them because they're real
Yes,
too.
so go over, do that, win, and if we win the GoPro and stuff like that, we'll do a video with our new GoPro. So let's go check on the milk and see if it's ready.
You guys think it's hot?
Guys, it's getting warm, but I don't think it's hot enough. So look at that steam.
Jason and I obviously are in the camper, and we have gas in there, but we don't always want to use the gas, so we got one little electric burner. This thing, it works amazing. It gets super hot, super fast, and we used to have the same one, but this one is a lot like an older version, and they revamped it, and it works really great. It's $10 at Walmart. Highly recommend.
So if a lot of you guys are living tiny and don't have a big kitchen and all that stuff, $10. You could buy one, you could buy 50. It doesn't matter what you're going for. We don't cook that much like big meals. So a $10 stove works amazing. The old one, as you can tell, it's super dirty. We've used it and used it and used it, but it takes a little while for it to get hot. This one gets hot quick, and it lets you know when it's still on. It lets you know when it's actually heating. So $10, guys. You could do it. Doesn't matter how small you're living. You can still have a cool functioning kitchen.
So now that the milk is hot enough, I'm going to move this over to the cutting board, and we are going to add the lemon juice.
Are you supposed to do it in the S pattern like that and then a quick twirl?
You don't have to. That's your own preference.
Does it help? I think it helps.
It helps when it's made with love.
Don't hurt my feelings like that.
It makes it so much sweeter.
Mm-hmm. You want
Alright, so-
sweet cheese?
We let this sit for about a minute, and then we'll start stirring it up, and it should start to curd. I like the word curd. It rhymes with word.
Oh man, you're just getting all good today, huh?
Mm-hmm. It's roughly been about a minute. It's not curding.
Uh-oh.
You think we put too much milk? I'm gonna let it sit a little longer. What if I need more lemon juice? So as you know, everything that we do is trial and error, and we don't really have any measuring cups. This is literally the only one we have, and it's half a cup. So I wasn't exactly sure how much milk I put in, and I think I might have put a little bit too much. Luckily, I had an extra lemon, so I went ahead and put a little more lemon in there, and it is starting to curd. So I think it's looking good. Let's stir it up a little bit. You see that? That's what we're looking for. I'm gonna let it sit for another minute, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the cheesecloth. So now that it's been sitting for a couple of minutes, you can see that it's started to curd. I don't know how you pronounce that or how you would say that. But I'm gonna go ahead and strain it over the cheesecloth.
Why do they call it a cheesecloth?
Because it's a cloth for cheese.
Man, people are so smart. That looks like the mashed potatoes you make.
Bro. That's not true.
Yes.
No, it's not. Maybe the gravy, but not the mashed potatoes.
Yeah, you make gravy that looks worse than that.
Now we're gonna let that strain and then we're gonna keep adding some more. So as you can see, we are straining it, all the liquid's coming out, and it looks like we are going to have a successful first batch of cheese. What do you think, Jason?
Which cheese is better, mine or that cheese?
I like your cheese. So we have all of the cheese curds in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and wring it out a little bit. All right, so what we're gonna do is tie this up and we are going to hang it to dry.
You gonna do like a good sailor's knot or anything?
Uh-huh.
Or maybe just like the old-fashioned homesteader knot?
Just the old-fashioned homesteader knot. So you're supposed to use a wooden spoon, but we don't have one, so I'm just gonna use this plastic one and tie it on there.
Will it leach any plastics?
I don't know, we'll see, I guess. It's okay though, we've survived this long. Look at that fancy knottage. So we are supposed to let this sit here and hang for about 2 hours, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. And while we are waiting for the cheese to drain.
Well, what are you gonna do with this?
Oh, we are going to put those in these mason jars. And we are going to save them for maybe a later recipe, or I don't know, we'll see what happens with that. As you saw when we started, both of these were completely full up to the top rim. And so that's about how much cheese is right there in that ball of cheese. Now that we have the cheese sitting and straining, we are gonna go check on the goats because everyone keeps asking, have they had the babies yet? I don't know, let's go find out.
So I came out to check on the goats and they have not had babies yet, but our duck is acting up. So as you guys can see, our duck is chasing all the chickens. So we're gonna have to get rid of the duck. But only shoot if you know you're gonna hit it and nothing else. But only get him if you can hit him in the head.
Ready?
Yeah. Good shot. So, as a lot of you have told us before, the duck can really hurt our chickens, that their parts are not the same and it can really, really hurt them. So unfortunately, we had to say goodbye to the duck and we had to put them down. And here, we do not waste anything. So we are going to put the duck in the crock pot and make a stew. This is our first time to ever do this with the duck, so we're really excited. Let's go out to the garden and pick some vegetables and things we need to get this stew going. So we need some potatoes, and our potato plants are going pretty good, but we started something new this year. We came up with a new way to get clean potatoes and an easy way to know when they're ready. Check this out. So whenever you see, we basically planted the potato, just one potato in a bag, and then we put dirt on it, and you know it's ready whenever there is a white mark on the stem of the bag. And so what we're gonna do, we're gonna pull these up and see how many potatoes we got. So they're in there a little deep sometimes, but I think you can get them. You just wanna shake them out. And look at that, guys. Nice clean potatoes in a bag.
So right here I have all my spices in a line. So I'm gonna go ahead and harvest these so we can use them in today's recipe. The secret is you gotta tap, and if you hear a tap, they're ready to be harvested. Let's go. Yep, they're all tapping, so I'm gonna go ahead and harvest these. Looks like we got some garlic. Some meat tenderizer. And we also need a lemon. So next we need a red onion. So I'm gonna go ahead and harvest this.
So we do want to add some corn in this, but a lot of people are saying our corn wasn't growing so good. But we put Miracle Grow on this one, and look at that. So we're gonna go ahead and pick this one. Ugh. Can't tell me that don't work.
As you guys know, we had a bad storm that took our whole entire greenhouse out. So I'm just gonna go ahead and harvest all of our cilantro.
So as a lot of y'all know, we have mystery plants, and we need some, something else to add flavor to this. So we're gonna go ahead and pick this mystery plant and put it in there. It was a butter squash. Like, I never would have expected that, but how cool is that? A butter squash.
So now that we have today's garden haul, let me talk to you about what exactly we are going to do for the duck stew. We are gonna take the corn, we're gonna shuck it, and we're gonna
slice it.
We're gonna slice the corn off into the stew.
And dice it.
Then we are going to slice and dice everything else, and of course we have our spices. This is cooked pig cane and maple seasoning. I think that's gonna go very well. I don't know though, we'll see. And then of course we have chili powder, garlic powder, and meat tenderizer. So, and butter. Can't go wrong with butter and a little lemon zest. So let's get to it, and then we'll go ahead and throw it all in there and get it cooking. So we have everything sliced and diced. Now it's time to put it in the crock pot with the duck that Jason already put in there and cut himself with the duck bone. First I'm gonna put in butter. Someone's gonna be mad about this, but it is what it is.
We like butter.
All right, first of all, I'm gonna put some of these onions and stuff inside of it. All right, now I'm just gonna kind of add everything else in there. Who needs water? Now I'm just gonna place these lemon pieces right on top so we can take those off once it's cooked. Now, time for water. So now, last but not least, I'm gonna add the spices, and we also filled it up with water.
You can tell them what you're putting in here.
So this is big chunks of garlic powder. If you have garlic powder, you know it gets hard like that, so it is what it is. Then chili powder.
Bro.
Well, that's a lot.
I know that's a lot.
No, it's a lot of food.
You're killing me over here.
And then this stuff, it smells really good. This I think we could put a lot of. So now we're gonna put a lid on it, and I'm gonna cook it on high for the next 4 to 6 hours.
All right, guys, we are going to eat this later. Let's check on it real quick.
It smells delicious.
Ooh. So we're gonna try our butter later today, and then we're gonna try this. Jared will be home in a little while.
Our cheese.
Oh yeah, not our butter squash, our cheese, whatever. And so, yeah, guys, comment down below if you think it's gonna be good. Some stuff maybe we should have added to it. We've never cooked duck before, ever. I've only eaten duck once, and that was at the Duck Commander restaurant place in Louisiana. And so I'm real curious. It's definitely different to butcher than a chicken.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see how it tastes, and so we will be taste testing it, and you will see that tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Stay
tuned. Make sure to go to North Country Off Grid's link down below, enter so you can win that duck. And guys, we'll see you tomorrow. We'll see how this food tastes, and will we have baby goats?
I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll see.
I think so. I think, fingers crossed, there's just no way they can hold that any longer. We gotta have baby goats.
I think Grandma's gonna have twins, Lucy's gonna have triplets. That's my guess.
Dang, what do y'all think? Because she's huge. So let us know. See you guys tomorrow.